as it is uncontrollable.
I've got some dollar bills.
Bills, girls.
You were saying? I feel like that's just how Patrick Swayze walked around.
I will say this, for the first part of the song, I did look back and see Richard Spade like, there was a look of a kind of casual approval.
Yeah, I was. See Jared's finger?
I will tell you something. We walked backstage right as you were displaying that, and it did not look like a finger. And I believe that was on purpose, but we were very confused by the tenor of the panel and where it had gone.
It's all innocent up here, guys. It's all...
Sure!
You know?
There's nothing innocent about those loins of yours. Proven to that either. That's just good stuff.
You were saying?
I really don't have a clue what I was saying. Okay, oh, I know. Someone on Twitter told me to ask this. And it's kind of a serious question. And it's for Chelsea.
Oh good.
Way to bring it down.
No, wait for it. On your driver's license, does it say you have blonde hair or brown hair?
I think this is brown.
We were discussing it because in some of the twink pictures that you post sometimes on Twitter, younger pictures of you, it's, you know, there's some blonde highlights maybe, or
No.
tips, or...
There are blonde highlights. Let's not mistake. There was a little show by the name of Days of Our Lives that I was in. And on that show, I was cast as a twin of a character that was already established on the show, who was very blonde. And they thought it would help the audience buy that we were brother and sister if I too had blonde hair, so they dyed my hair blonde for 3 years. So I had, yes, and I hated it. I mean, it was fine, like, when it was, but the process with the foil and the, anybody ever dyed their hair?
Yeah!
So like everyone here? I feel your pain. Haven't done it since. Thanks.
Gentlemen,
yes.
You know what that brings us to?
Last question. It's the last question. It's the last question. It's the last.
It's the last question.
It's the last question.
Come on.
It's the last question.
It's the last question.
Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Caitlin.
Caitlin, is this your phone? Do you have like a little picture or something, a video? I'll just record this for you if you want me to.
Yes, David, get your phone.
Okay. We're gonna start right now. I gotta go right now. Sorry, she knows what I look like.
Okay, so Caitlin's the last question. Caitlin, where are you from? Caitlin is from Converse, Texas. How old are you, Caitlin?
13.
What season of the show are you currently watching?
11.
When did you start watching the show?
Like years ago.
I bet you thought you were the one who was going to be asking questions before I started yelling. All right, so let's hear a question from Caitlin, 13, from Converse, Texas, who started watching years ago. Do you know that we're only 2 years younger than you are?
Okay, so my question is, how do you balance your work schedule with family?
Oh my God, that's a big question.
It's a really nice question.
That is an awesome question. I think for me, I try to spend the most time I can with family. So I know Jen and Tom and Jeff will come up a lot and come visit. And then if I have time off, I'll go back down to Austin and I'll visit them. But I think I sort of, as my free time got more and more rare, I realized how to use it in a better way. I think when I'm not working, I waste time really easily, but when I am working, I'm pretty efficient.
He and I both fight very hard, not with anybody in particular, just like basically sleep, to get as many hours as we can with our family, not just our immediate family, with our friends, and remind people who we are, because a lot of people have forgotten. Like my mom. I'm kidding, I talk to her almost every other day. But it is checking in with them and keeping that. Thank God for technology, because that allows me to see my little girl on my phone whenever I need to. So there's also a really nice thing, the fact that our wives and our kids are best friends too. So when they're together, it makes us feel great, because we know that it's all family. We know that the quality time is happening even when we're not there. But we certainly try to make it down and spend as much time as we can with them, because family's important, isn't it?
That was an awesome question. Guys, Caitlin.
That was the last one. So, I don't know if any of you saw, you probably don't follow Misha on Twitter.
No.
It's a waste of time. But if you do, you might have seen there was a little kerfuffle in the green room this morning. Glittergate, some are calling it, and by some I mean me. Valentines were made, some were destroyed by some other people who have attitude problems and get real competitive when it comes to arts and crafts. Needless to say, Valentines were made by the boys in the band, by Rob Benedict, by myself, and by Jensen Ackles. And we're going to, in spite of him ruining mine with too much glitter, we're going to auction these off today, and they will go to the charity of Mr. Ackles' choice. He will also sign his Valentine.
Aww.
Yeah, you heard me. So later on today when Gary does the auction, they're going to auction off. Let's show yours. You're so damn proud of it.
Jensen won.
Yeah.
He made the best
well,
one.
he's a real jerk. But he makes a nice Valentine. Hold that up.
I thought we were just joking. He goes and makes a masterpiece.
This one
I give out those hearts too.
This one just concerned me. It was made by drummer Stephen Norton. And it's pretty until you read that it says, "I'm so lonely." That's disconcerting.
But talk about disconcerting. I call this one, Mrs. Spate, we need to speak to you about Richard.
Listen, it was chocolate.
There's chocolate glued
First of all,
to
you're
it.
holding it sideways. Secondly,
How can you tell?
Is there a right way up?
Mrs. Spate, has everything been okay at home?
I don't. Things happen. What happened was the glue spilled, and so I tried to make it glittery, and ass-face decided you would just dump a bunch of glitter on it. Not being helpful at all.
I think it
I thought it actually helped it. Read what it says. It says, "You were so special, all of you," and then it says, "Except for Mike, he's an asshole." And Jensen's a jerk. Hogs glitter.
Yeah. Well, that's why Valentine. And you're dead to me. So anyway, and Mike Borjas is here, and Misha Collins is contributing one. So we're going to auction off these Valentines later. They will be signed. They will go to the charities of the Boys' Choice. So enjoy that when that moment comes. And let's take a heartfelt and sincere moment. Oh.
Sign.
Sign. Pen. Done. Next. When you become a cartoon of yourself, it's my favorite moment.
Next.
Ladies and gentlemen, anything to add, boys, before we send you off your merry way?
No, good. We love you. Thank you, guys.
Here,